Hi. So I'm Archana, and a lot of people you know me, what I do. But this video is a YouTube video which was requested by many because they wanted to know in details the work what I do. And my intention is to be very honest and true to who am I and how I want to reach out to people who really is in need or they think this is the way they can work on themselves. Yeah. So let's start with my story. So basically, I'm from India, Bihar, and we moved like 20 years back to this country. And I had in my family, in my parents' house, we have 4 sisters, 1 brother. We all have something different to offer, as all of us have. So my journey was very different because I was always very keen on writing. And as a kid also, I used to write a lot. And in so many people, when there's so many people, you are lost. Nobody looks at you. Yeah. In the school also, there are so many students. If you are not very sharp, intelligent, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to offer anything. You have so many things to offer, but nobody listens to you. Yeah. So for me, writing was the way where I connected with people and with myself, more than people, with myself. And I keep on writing. So there were a lot of phases in my life where I was like not very well. Like I was very weak kid. As a kid, I was very weak. So if anything happens, like season change or anything, I will get sick. And I felt childhood was a mix of everything. But somewhere I felt that who I was as a child was not when I grow young. I was very different person by that time because what happened, the society around you keep on changing you. They demand you to adjust. They demand you to do certain things. And this is conditioning. This is conditioning. So for me, this was very hard. I felt like now when I look back at it, it was very hard for me to cope with these things. But I did. I did, as all of us we do. So, and then my marriages, like I knew my husband before in uni, and that was again, like then my family talked to their family and it was arranged. It was very hard time. Few years was really very difficult for me in coping with everything what a woman goes through, a full grown up family which you have to look after, and people presume that you should know everything, and you are just hardly 22, 23. How would you know everything? But that's how it was. So there was time my confidence started getting really low, and I used to work for IT. In my 21, I got a job. I was working that time. There were very few people who were working in IT that time, but I got to work on that, and I was good in what I was doing. But at that young age, you get married, and then you lose your focus. Then I had children. So I had children, and then there was a lot of mishap happen in between, and it was very hard for me to explain how I felt during those years because but then again I feel like if those things would not have happened to me, I would not be here talking to you, because I learned from those experiences. I really felt that now when I look back at it, it is so enriching because it was so painful, it was so discomforting, it was like I did not have a breathing space there, but I did survive. So that's a very important take for any young girls or any young boy who is listening now, because this is something very, very important to understand, that whatever life throws at you, you can choose to really thrive on that too. Though it doesn't look same when it is happening. And then because of my health, I was young, but I was overweight, and I felt like, no, I have to do something for my health. And then I started running. First I started walking. Anything start with walking and running. And then slowly I felt like I felt like very grounded after that, yeah, because my body keep on changing. I was not forcing myself to lose certain type of weight in certain days. That was not in my mind. My mind was like, oh, can I lose some weight so that I can wear my husband's jeans? Can I do this? Can I do that? So, it was very small step stone, yeah. And slowly I started transforming. I started losing weight, yeah. And I become very active. I started taking classes also, the aerobic class, strength class. When there is no teacher, no coach, I would say I will take the class. This was my spirit. Then the writing again came back, because when I was very down and when I really felt there is no outlet, I used to write. And when I started thriving, I started writing again. Then we moved to this country, again a new country, new environment, new way of living. But what I felt like, because my father was in a transferable job, so we have lived into different parts of India, yeah. So much of exposure of different in India, also different culture, different way of living, different way of talking, different way of eating, dressing. So I was open for a change. I never felt like people should come and talk to me. I felt I am here as a foreigner. I have to make friends. I have to go and interact, and I have to ask questions which I don't know. And rather than thinking, oh, this is so bad here, this was so good in India, I stopped doing that. So I started again thinking what to do. And I did a lot of courses like personal training and holistic lifestyle coaching, eating psychology coach. I did a lot of stuff. And in that process, slowly I started finding myself. Because when your attention goes to something like this, anything what you are doing, so you start focusing on yourself. And I start focusing what I am looking for. Am I looking for a very healthy, amazing body which people should appreciate? Am I looking for knowledge so that people should think that I am so knowledgeable? Am I looking for things that I am the perfect one who can manage the children, who can manage the household, and still study and still work? And so there were a lot of questions which was coming. And I trust me, it doesn't happen just one day. You could wake up and you really think, oh, that's it. No, slowly you start giving up. Slowly you start giving up things which is binding you, which is not allowing you to grow. I started doing that. And when I started doing that, I felt like life started changing for me. I did 2010. I had a photo shoot for a bikini competition. I did everything. But during that photo shoot, I felt like I'm not just the body. Really, the message was clear. My body needs to thrive so that I can meditate longer, I can pray longer, I can have a very mobile and functional life. But my body is not here this is not just the body, this is a vessel. But I need to take care of this body as a temple. I still believe that. But at the same time, it's just not the body. It has more than that. So what is the next step? So the next step was, how can I look beyond the body, beyond my yoga mat, beyond everything? And I am a yoga teacher too. So slowly I started exploring that too. And still, it's an ongoing process. I'm still not there. And then I am a nature person, and I'm so happy that I live where I'm surrounded with green. And we moved to a house where there is a big garden. I always felt like I could do something in the garden. Yeah. So, can I grow my own food? Can I grow flowers? Can I grow this? And slowly they teach you, yes, you can. If you have a small space, also, you can do things. So, when I started doing things like that, I got connected with the nature. Yeah, and I got connected with the nature in a way where I felt like nature is God. Yeah, people are God. Everything to me is the divine form. And I find one of the teacher who I worked with. So I felt like the guru came into my life. Yeah, I learned so much from her. And then everything, and I become like, I started worshipping goddess, you know, and I got attracted to her. But I felt all the goddess work, which my teacher always says, and I also trust, that is you actually. You have to see yourself as goddess, and you have to keep changing your things, so that this temple where she lives, she can thrive. Every demon, everything which is happening within me is, I own that. Once I own that, then only I can change it. If I keep on denying that I don't have this tendency, I don't have this tendency, I can't do anything. But if I respect that and see that, yes, I am like this, I am a greedy person, I am this, I am that, I am everything, then you go back to nothing. So my spiritual journey was, and believe me, in this process, a lot of time I see people wants to change their family, wants to change their loved one, wants to see that everyone around them changes. It doesn't happen like that. The change which you are seeking for is for you. Nobody else will change. Don't try or force to change anyone. You keep on changing yourself. You keep on doing your dincharya. You keep on praying. You keep on meditating. You keep on moving your body. You have a nice thought. You write, you journal, you talk to people who can, from where you can understand a lot in depth. You read books, everything. You eat clean. Yeah, sattvic, like really nice, healthy food for your body, whatever it is. Yeah. And slowly you would see things will start changing for you. Things will start transforming for you. You don't chase. When I started growing my gray hair, so it was like an ego for me, because everywhere I used to go, people used to say, I look so young. I don't look like I have grown up kids, grown up children. So this was a challenge. I was attached to this because I look young. So can I be okay looking old? Can I be okay with how I am aging? Yeah. Can I be okay with the wrinkles in my face? Can I be okay with my hand looking like this? Can I be okay? And these things start changing for me. And this was just, for a lot of people, this is just a hair. But for me, this was a teaching. I'm not attached to it anymore. Yeah. I look after my body, but my body is not everything. Yeah. So then I'm very compassionate towards my body too, because the day when I feel like, I'm old, like I'm getting old. Yeah. So if I feel pain, I have sciatica. If I feel pain here, there, so, this much of walking is fine with me. Yeah. And I can do this, I can do, and there are days when I can do more. Yeah. So I am not chasing anything, but what I am doing is what is my better version of Archana, of a human being, of a person who is lively here. Yeah. And this is what I wanted to share more and more with people, the experiences, the work what I have done with people. And it might not resonate with you, but if it resonate with you, try to start noticing difference in your life. And this is what I wanted to share in this video. Navratri. So the third day of Navratri, I felt like I used to make videos, and I used to have 2 channels, and I lost email ID, so I lost all the audience there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe, you know, I feel like those audience were not the right audience, or maybe they will find me. If they want to listen, they will find me. So never ever think anything is happening because you don't deserve that. You deserve that, actually. Good or bad, you deserve that. And making this video with a purpose that yes, people can listen to it, people can change their life, and I can also, you know, in my older age, where I can do more of these and sit back, relax, maybe earn some money too, and why not? And spread this experience and knowledge. But there are a load everywhere. But the thing is, like it, subscribe it, share it if you really resonate with it. It's not the only way. If this is the way Goddess wants me to move, I will move. Yeah. If she would decide one day this is not working, this will not work. She's the boss. She is the driver of our car. So that's it from Rhythm of Love. And hope you enjoyed this video. Namaste. Shri Matre Nama. Love you all.